I guess we're live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I won't say children of all ages, but you get what I mean. Anyway, tonight we bring you a great match between Quizbowl and Dragonstrike. I'm one of your commentators, Magus1, joined by Proea, 007. Proea, say hi to the
Hello,
lovely
everybody.
folks.
Hello, everyone. So we've got ourselves a treat tonight. We're down to almost Final Four for the 2019 Challenge Cup, and we are playing a standard open, etc. 7-7. Beat Ganon, get the Triforce. We all know the drills, so we are off.
Yep, it looks like just a map in the Sank chest. Quick matchup on Quizbowl side. I could not catch it. Did you?
We've got crystals in Tower of Hera and Eastern, I believe, and Red Pendant I thought was in the desert, but I will stand corrected if said otherwise. But
decent poultry with the 20 rupees.
Yeah. So we got a lumberjack check already, and it's just bomb. So the aggro requirements are already dwindling before our eyes. Yep, Red Pendant is in desert. Confirmed.
That's always nice.
Cool.
Flippers. No fake ones tonight. Although it looks like Dragonstrike opting to save and quit out for not having bombs. And I guess is going to try to hit up escape before heading over to the village.
So a bit of a route divergence here. As Dragon's going south. See what Quizbowl decides to do if he's going to go these sort of more traditional north side, north to south swing. Okay, so Dragon getting bomb pull off.
Dragon going for the bush bomb. I forget what the chances of it is, but makes sense to try for it.
Yeah, got a couple of bombs right away. So see what the race game is gonna hold today.
While Quizbowl is checking Blind's hut.
Not bad, but not required.
So let's see. In Blind's hut, we got a piece of hearts, some bombs. Hey, Quizbowl got lucky there. 300 rupees. And
power gloves.
The gloves. Well, I guess he's playing with power now.
Yeah, I didn't see what Dragonstrike had found in the library.
Ooh, even more bombs.
So early, so the north to south swing working pretty well for Quizbowl. Has enough bombs to take care of business here. Dragonstrike by the same route will get it too, but what's in the well?
Although I do have to say, God, I forgot what I was gonna say. Sadly, fighter sealed in the well.
Bombs in Sasparilla's house behind the chicken.
Another 300 rupees.
So plenty of money to go around in this early set. Combine that with the flippers, and boy, that seed is really screaming at them to go to Zora, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the logic doesn't, factor in money into it. But let's see. Quizbowl checking the HFC, Hyrulean Fried Cuckoo Shack.
So from here, the runners have some choices as far as what they'd like to do for routing purposes. They can go to Hyrule Castle. They can kind of go I guess the more traditional southern route. Go to Sarsaparilla.
I'm thinking with that Power Glove, they both might at least hit up Back of Escape.
Yeah, that's a good point. Back of Escape is quick and easy check, and they've already seen the map, so that at least gives them potential of having at least 2 good items there. But Dragon is going to go south to the well and to Lake Hylia and Mini Moldorm Cave, and it's like Quiz is going to follow suit. Well, so much for the ice rod hunt. Oh, bummer. So Dragon has opened the floodgates. Find out in a sec what that entails. And 10 arrows. So with 10 bombs, Mini Moldorm Cave won't be that big of a deal. It's gonna have to be a little precise throws, but has flexibility if something goes wrong. Ooh, almost got a double there on the left. But no problem for Dragon, so let's see what is in the cave. Bombos and a lot of love. Suppose there's a message in that for all of us. Quizbowl not getting a lot of help from the blast radius on the bomb. Finally, after 6 throws, gets rid of them. Alright, so Dragonstrike gonna swim to Ice Rod Cave. There. See what the next decision is. Bowl remaining. No, Quizbowl's going up north toward Lake Hylia Island and Hobo. $5 in Ice Rod Cave, so we'll see if Quizbowl gets a little luckier with the Hobo. Hobo just has a little Hobo love for Quizbowl. Nothing of particular value at this point. Dragon. We get a high 5 here from the 2 runners, and there it is. Oh, let's see. Quizbowl is going to skip Ice Rod Cave altogether, which we know is actually a good thing, considering there's nothing in Ice Rod Cave. So 4 potential items here, depending on what's on the ledge, may or may not go for it. They got the money. Not much in the waterfall, just 21 rupees. Not really worth the effort, but we'll see if Zora has a life lesson, or if he's actually, cut our runners a break here. Well, the ledge already has something pretty good with the hammer, so that alone makes this trip worthwhile. Early, we got hammer, ice rod, and bombos in the first 10 minutes of this seed. Shabby. Zora gives us the Bernie Madoff special with 20 rupees on a 500 rupee investment. Quiz with the hammer might feel emboldened to take a run now at front of Hyrule Castle, but looks like first Sang, back of Escape. Good idea. Quizbowl, key, love, and arrows, so not really worth it. Here, they've got a couple of choices as far as what they could do. Looks like Quizbowl is going to visit Uncle and maybe the front gate. Clear that out. The other choice, of course, Sarsaparilla and the first 3/4 of Eastern. Even though the Darks are out of logic, it's perfectly reasonable to assume that runners here are more than capable of handling. Okay, what's Uncle holding today? Just a little bit of a broken heart. As very sad.
And I'm back.
And
Miss
we won't.
anything?
Hammer.
The trackers? Yeah.
Hammer on Zora Ledge.
Nice. So they already checked Zora?
Yeah, they both routed South Island, and Dragon actually checked Ice Rod Cave, didn't have anything. Bombos was in Mini Moldorm Cave.
Nice. Did the scammers have anything, or?
Poof. Well, you
have Dark World access.
Yep, that opens up the Dark World for Dragonstrike. Quizbowl is still going through a Hyrule Castle right now, so yeah, 20 rupees for the fish. So, Quizbowl finds the mirror. Ooh, that's nice. Early advantage though to Dragonstrike at the moment because of Moon Pearl that gives Dark World access. So you figure. After this, Quizbowl is probably going to make a run for Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla. I remember when they used to actually make a running gag about it. I went sha-na-na-na. We all can't pronounce his name properly, so.
Yeah, I just say Sarsaparilla. It's easy, and it's kind of close.
I know Adirondack Rick, one of our other runners racing at present, basically for, I think, the last spot in the semis?
Yes.
Used to call him Sarsaparilla as well. So, very good company there.
Yeah. I'll take it. So, we got our first entrance into the Dark World. Dragonstrike is going for Skull Woods. Quizbowl Dunzo with the basement of Escape. That mirror, though, coming in handy, allows him to make a quick run for Dark Cross. Technically, though it's not in logic because of no lamp, nonetheless, he should be comfortable playing this.
More than likely. But more than likely, I don't think it will have anything that's progression-wise. It almost usually doesn't, unless the lamp is... Well, the lamp or the fire rod is early on. I have seen it here and there have something good, but it's usually rarer early on when you don't have the lamp.
Right. So, Dragon in the Dragon picking up a sword. So, It's one of 2 items
Ooh, and a very important location for her that was. It was in the trapped room, the room that if you don't have a key, you can't get out of there.
right. So Dragon is out of there. Looks like he's going to make a look at Bumper Cave real quick. Arrows. Not appear, as you stated, that there was anything of value in Dark Cross. So, Dragonstrike.
Yeah, that's $5. And looks like Quiz is actually headed up the mountain.
That's an interesting strat. There may well be something up on the mountain, but I'm not exactly sure what.
He's got all of Death Mountain in the light world. Yeah, I can see his play.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a valid play. Yeah, and if he gets lucky, he doesn't have to go into Hera Basement.
Very true. And Hera is a crystal. Plus, if he finds the flute up there, then he knows the lamp will be around there. And if he finds the lamp up there, then he knows that the flute, has easy access to that.
Right. So a bottle in the chest game. For those of you on the map check, pendants were in Pod and Skull Woods. Red crystals, I believe, were Swamp and Ice. Quizbowl has successfully guided the old man back home and gets half magic for his trouble. Not a bad find there.
That is a huge find on that one. So that is a huge advances for Quizbowl at present.
So Dragonstrike is in Thieves Town right now. It is 100% clearable, and that blue bottle he picked up will help him in case he accidentally runs into any trouble with Blind. Right. Not much in the front of Thieves Town for Dragonstrike. So lots of little bits of love coming out of the opening bit here for our runners. It seemed like 7 or 8 pieces of heart, and I think 1 full heart container right now or something. It's been a lot of pieces of heart.
I know there's the map. Will Hera be accessible? Let's see.
Into this. Nope. Fortunately not. But not all is lost. Still 8 chests to open here on Death Mountain.
Very true. Very true. And nothing major except for, nothing major over in Thieves Town for Dragonstrike.
They have four total unique items. Floating Island's got a piece of heart.
Vanilla, I might add.
Yeah. There's a heart container for Dragonstrike. The Overlook room. Quizbowl and Spiral Cave.
Actually taking the Walk of Shame.
Well, putting the ice, getting some mileage out of that ice rod at least. Good for him.
Yeah, the ice rod does not have as many uses as the fire rod, and let's see, Spiral Cave has the piece of heart.
Right. Well, yeah, it doesn't have a lot of uses. Right situation, it can be very valuable because it still does, I believe, tempered sword levels damage against enemies.
I think it's about the same as the fire rod.
Right.
And the only boss that really does not that it really does not affect as much as far as Fire Rod goes is Mothula, because that's only what still takes the same amount of hits as it would with Master Sword for them all.
Right.
At least with Fire Rod. I have no clue about Ice Rod.
Yeah, it's like I've seen it. Bev up there. Oh, the red cane for Quizbowl. Wow. Nice find.
That is a huge pickup early. Huge pickup early.
There's a sword for Quizbowl. Red boomerang.
Single arrow and some money. A decent Death Mountain, I think.
Not great, not terrible. Did get a lot of. We got the red cane, that's valuable, and got a sword, also valuable. But in terms of major progression, no, this was kind of a bust. But he's heading in the right direction now towards Sarsaparilla. Great fight by Dragonstrike. Get crystal number 1.
So
24.
Dragonstrike's on board for crystal. Quizbowl will soon have Dark World access.
Right. Well, he will in about 30 seconds, so that'll even it up a little bit. But yeah, Dragonstrike with the early advantage right now.
I'd say at least as far as crystals go, as I believe since Quizbowl actually has the mirror, I'd put the slight edge in overworld checks to Quizbowl.
Correct. Yeah, especially if K45 is holding very nice. So see what happens there. Quizbowl, like Dragonstrike, as soon as he got the Moon Pearl, noped out of there and is heading right for the Dark World portal behind Kakariko.
Yep, because it would. Well, actually, I don't know if it was me. I would consider checking Hype Cave, then going around checking, stuff up to the village, then mirror and go like that. That's me. But either way works on that one.
Yeah. $50 in the digging game as the prize. There's like a red and a blue rupee that also came up.
And sadly, that doesn't even cover the cost of the game.
No, yeah, unfortunately, he came up a little short there in terms of profit loss, but 75 is not terrible, and only minus 5.
Robbing the Flute Boy.
Stumpy covers the rest of the cost with a $50. So, Dragon heading toward Hype Cave.
Will we see some hype in Hype Cave today?
There's been a remarkable lack of hype in the Hype Cave lately, at least in my experience. I think only one of the races I've called this considered hype.
Well, let's see what we've got today.
Well, Dragon ran out of bombs, so we're gonna have to wait a minute there.
Yeah, just picking up the full set. Fun fact, although it's 100 rupees for a stack of bombs there, it refills you completely, no matter how much you have in there.
That I did not know. That's good. Good to know.
The book, that's good so far. We have Fire Shield, Hookshot, Blue Mail. Okay, that was not a Hype Cave.
That's pretty good. That's like that's probably a 9 or a 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's pretty good. Blue Mail, Red Shield, Literacy, and a hook shot. That's a lot of good stuff. Dragon is already putting it to good use. Mushroom, yeah, forgot about the fetch quest. That's exactly where Dragon is going. He wants his fetch quest.
Yeah, I'd say I'd say that's the only thing that would probably made that better was what blue mail, the blue mail mushroom hookshot book alone. That makes it nearly a 10 out of 10.
And then a shield upgrade on top of that. So, unfortunately, the fetch quest only worth $20.
But looks like Dragonstrike opting to reset out of that to keep his mushroom. So I think they're gonna go fake powder at some point.
I would think. Seems that's like what Dragon is thinking here.
Most likely going to get their Kanasumare real soon.
Yeah. Yep, that does appear where Dragon is going. Quiz underway in Thieves Town. So the question now is, how long before Dragonstrike decides to make a run into the front of Hyrule Castle? Because that's where the mirror is. So that's the one key item that Quiz has that it might take a while for Dragon to decide that, oh yeah, maybe I should do that. Dragon, because he has a sword, will be an easier time of this than Quizbowl did. Dark Cave.
I always wonder how Gary got lost up there. So, Dragon getting their half magic.
Ooh. Quiz getting bodied there by, it's a nice couple hard. It's back to about half health. That's good.
That is indeed.
Dragon, because he has hookshot, will be able to do all the checks that Quizbowl did. Quizbowl didn't have hookshot, of course. He had mirror though, and was able to also do a cursory check to into Hera. What Dragonstrike can do that Quizbowl won't be able to do is he can check Ether Tablet, because he's going to get a sword upgrade in Paradox Cave. See if there's the inherent value in that.
Not just that, but if Dragonstrike gets another heart, and I don't know how comfortable he is with it, but he might actually opt to try and check Spike Cave. He's got enough health, although technically it might be out of logic. It is something that is possible for him to check if he wants.
He might. It is kind of a fairly classic, really low percentage play, but good, I suppose.
When it pays off big. Sometimes.
Yeah. So yeah, he's at 9 hearts right now.
I know for Cane of Burna, which you just have to go get Cane of Burna, I think it's 7 hearts. Even then, it's like, you can make it, it's just barely on that one. But with 8 hearts, a bottle, a blue potion and a hook shot, I think if you're comfortable enough, you might be able to do that. And let's see what's in Ether.
Right.
Dragon praying to the gods, and the gods said, Here's $5.
Well, the gods have a weird humor. What can we say?
I mean, the book actually says, like, pray to the goddess, pray to the goddesses, and just basically, and they'll, I think it's what, present you with, this, whatever the definition is for ether or that one on it. So essentially, yeah, praying to the gods.
So Quizbowl on the board, 2929, crystal number 1. No trouble with a blind.
Yeah,
Quiz,
that mirror paying off huge for Quizbowl right now.
Quizbowl retracing some of Dragonstrike's steps, but is also going to make a run at Graveyard Ledge.
It's likely Graveyard Ledge into Catfish, most likely.
Yeah. That's good play, and then down to the pyramid. Dare we say a pod play?
I know if it was me, I would be Graveyard Ledge, Catfish, then going to either I'd save and quit and then go to the pyramid after checking Hype Cave, or I would, which I might add, Hype Cave today being a really good Hype Cave.
So Dragonstrike is heading, looks like he's heading toward Desert, which has a potential of 4 items, count the Ledge and Ina. For a left to right swing.
Let's see, we've got $20 on the ledge. Dragonstrike again praying to the gods to get open. Well, not to get Desert open.
Right. So, got our first look at Desert Palace, which is a red day. Look, Catfish.
Ah, good old Quakefish. The good old Japanese mythological fish.
Yes.
And yes, it is actually a mythological fish, based off
Dragon hitting the jackpot with the flute.
Huge.
That opens up well, it doesn't open up a lot in the immediacy, but it is definitely huge. It's going to make transport a lot faster, but right now, still kind of looking for something that's going to break the logjam here in terms of overworld checks, and it may well come down to pod at this point, because we've pretty much seen everything else. Pod or pyramid?
Well, you did get the flute, but as you said, it really doesn't help out as much, and there's tempered.
That does help. That makes Ganon a lot easier all of a sudden.
Oh, yes it does.
So, Dragonstrike still short a mirror, but well ahead on everything else at the moment. Still a lot of game left to be played, but Dragon, good shape as far as his inventory is concerned. And from here...
I just realized something. Quizbowl has access to all of Swamp.
You're right. Quizbowl can 100% clear Swamp. We all We all hope for the day when you have to do a quick clear of Swamp Palace, but in this case, beggars can't be choosers, and this would be a major coup for Quizzit. Okay, he's gonna check K45, and then Swamp is very much in play.
Not
All
only
rise.
that, but with Book now, he could consider checking over Desert as well, and then, picking up their sword and into, something like that, and then into Swamp, maybe?
Maybe. Looks like Quiz is opting for a different approach. Quiz gonna do fake mushroom? No, he can't. Never mind.
No, he's got Mario and the shrooms.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he can. Not ideal, but he can do it.
Very, very
That's
true.
That's the kind of thing you want to string together if you can.
True, but you take it when you can't. You take it if you need to.
Definitely. Alright, so Dragon is heading for
The pod.
Yep, he's heading for pod. Let's see if this is gonna be quick or painful.
I mean, having to deal with the extortionist monkey, who is really, really, really expensive to get in there.
Yeah, that's 110 rupees we're never getting back. Quizbowl checking. Sick kid gets $100.
Bow locked. Mind you, our runners probably can do the left side, or sorry, right side, potion trick to get to, to get there without needing the bow, but still.
How far out of logic do you want to take this?
That's a tough one.
Answer Tad's question, Dragon is playing as Shadow from Final Fantasy VI.
Just a piece of heart at the Mad Batter.
So, Dragon, because he doesn't have Mirror just yet, is gonna check on Pyramid, which we have not seen yet.
Oh god, I know where the play is. If it's not Pyramid, it's Swamp.
Yeah, it's really down to that. Quiz looks like he's heading for Desert. Good move. No, take it back. No.
Well, Swamp Pyramid, or it's gotta be Bombos.
Yeah, and Quiz can't do Bombos because he only has Fighter Sword. He can read what it is, but that's it. Ooh, he is gonna go into Swamp, but with Fighter Sword, this is gonna be a bit of a bear when it gets to Argus. Yeah, and yes, Chad, if you have not played Final Fantasy VI, absolutely should. It is the greatest stuff. But that's
Yeah,
by the
FF6
by.
is an amazing, amazing game.
Yes.
In fact, it's in my top 3 games of all time. It used to be number 1. It's moved to number 2. The only reason why it's at number 2 is because I sort of feel like nowadays it's not worth having a number 1 game of all time, just because there's always games that could do better. But it is literally in my top 3.
It's in my top 10 all. Certainly one of the greatest Super Nintendo games ever.
I know it's in my, reason why it's, so high rated for me is it got me into playing RPGs.
Go. The game we're watching right now is my number one for this window. Right now we've got Dragonstrike about a minute away from being a very happy boy. Finds a mirror, that's gonna probably send him straight to Swamp himself, where Quizbowl is currently at. Quizbowl can full clear. However, he's going to have a real bear of a time with Argus because he only has Fighter Sword. So, going to have to do a lot of menu switching unless he somehow comes up with the fourth hammer that we've seen in this game, Swamp. Seen 3 swords already. Or fourth sword, fourth hammer, fourth sword, yeah. Oh, I can talk. Fourth sword, yeah, because we've seen swords in Skullwoods, Paradox Cave, and Agena.
Very, very true.
Right, so...
Now, Fighter Sword Swamp isn't that bad, it's just annoying. Quizbowl remembering to actually get their key so that they don't flood it.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that happen, but it's always embarrassing when it does.
Oh, I've seen people flood a key, I've seen people forget to flip the switch back, I've seen a lot.
Yeah. But Quizbowl will have none of those problems. Dragon talking about the fifth freedom. Yeah, I think we're getting our franchises mixed up again here. I don't see Sam Fisher anywhere. Dragonstrike is finished with the basement escape. On his way, check Dark Cross.
And as Lee's pointing out about you wouldn't see Sam Fisher without he's doing his job. Depends. When's Ubisoft gonna release a new one of those games?
Never. Really depresses me, but yeah.
It's Ubisoft. You gotta accept it.
Yeah. 2013, 6 years.
7.
Yeah, it will be 7 later this year because I remember getting it day 1. Man,
now you're making me feel old.
Yeah, I can make you feel really old in about 5 seconds here because you know what today's anniversary is, right?
What?
On this day 30 years ago, Mario 3 was released in the U.S.
Wow. It doesn't make me feel that old, but at the same point, it sort of does.
Alright, so a little hiccup there with the streams. We're back at it. Dragon looks like just finished with K45. Quiz, there's the big key. There's a bug catching net. Dragon on his way now to Swamp. Quiz about 80% done. Still has Argus, big chest, and more rooms to check. So item-wise, they're roughly even. The one key difference, swords right now. Dragon has red sword, Quizbowl still has fighter sword. That is going to add up if Quiz doesn't get a sword upgrade soon.
Very, very true. Very, very true. Although we know via what has been here that Swamp has to have something.
Yeah. And knowing our luck, it's Argus holding it.
More than likely, and most likely, I could see Titan's mitts, bow, boot, or shovel. I think are the main options. Or
although
I just realized something.
Nobody's checked Eastern.
Yeah, that's what I just realized.
Yeah, it's like that open wound, and nobody has bothered to take a look yet. That's probably going to change after this. Quizbowl is now going to fight Argus with hookshot and hammer. And yes, it can be done, but it is really slow and irritating.
I know, I'm a fan of just using spins.
Yeah. Popcorn really hammering Quizbowl right now.
So let's see what Argus has.
Halfway through. Go. About to take on Argus with that.
Let's see, Argus is just about done for Quizzy, so let's see what we got.
A little trouble, there it is.
Although, fun fact, you can use the Ice Rod on Argus as well.
Yeah, he would have if he had magic, but Quiz, getting the bow off of Argus.
I think you're ahead of me, but yeah. Ha! Yeah, that is progression.
A big way there, yeah. So, 47-16 for Quizbowl grabbing the crystal. So from
well, I guess we're going to see Pod and Eastern text soon.
Dang. So, Dragon, with the Tempered Sword, is able to quick work of Argus.
Very, very true. So, I think Quizzy is going to go check out Pod, and I think Dragonstrike will be almost right behind him.
Yeah. Although, yeah, it looks like Dragon is going to take a peek at Bombos. Bombos all today. So both players heading in the same direction. Dragon already was in a pod earlier. So
Now we know Pod and Eastern have to have something useful in here. Either like the boots, boots, shovel, or fire rod.
yeah. Titan's Mid also on the table.
Or lamp, with a green pendant having their reward.
Yeah, possible. So runners are going into different done.
So let's see, will Pod hold the answer, or will Eastern?
In terms of numbers, Quiz has got the advantage, 5-3 in potential item. Dragon's getting bucks there. So, not much off the right side check through mimics.
Basically just the keys needed to get to the rest of the dungeon.
Yeah, that always the way. So
it's the keys to victory.
Yeah, that's the hope. So far, Dragon's come up empty in Eastern. Quiz going gets the Titan Mets. There it is.
That's a huge find.
Yes. That opens up a lot of checks.
Sadly, this might actually not be a good thing for Quizbowl, considering where all these swords have been so far.
Yeah, that is true, and I don't know, if you're him, you know, Fighter's Sword notwithstanding, it's like, it's tempting, because he has Bombos, get an early Ice Palette.
Oh dear God, no. Just no.
Well,
I have done hammer strats on Cold Stare. Just no. No. It is not worth it.
Well, I agree with you in principle, but right now, the seed hasn't had a lot of traction, really, last 15 or so minutes. Dragon is gonna go and finish off Eastern. Good idea.
With Tempered Sword, it's not that hard of getting rid of the actual Igors there.
Yeah.
Ooh, couldn't tell if that was anything major there.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Side. I know at least one of them was a key.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming Quizzy is gonna do the bomb jump. No, wait, not.
Nope.
So let's see what's on Armless Knights, even though it's out of logic. Let's see what he's got.
Nothing else a crystal. Give him his third so far.
Let's see, so far, compass in the dark maze for Quizbowl, and ooh, just a bottle of Gatorade for Dragonstrike.
54-32, roughly for Dragonstrike. So up 3 crystals, 2. Gonna head straight into Pod, and he will get his Titan set. So this does sort of beg the question for Quizbowl. Okay, he finishes all of his item checks here in a minute. You actually go after Helmasaur King, or do you take the whole lack of any fire source, apart from Bombos, sign to maybe look elsewhere? Well, okay, I'll just shut up now. I'll shut up now.
That's interesting.
Okay, so that...
Yes.
Where's the lamp? Jeez.
No clue. Although, since I've got Quizbowl's audio up, it is kind of amusing to see some of his thought process.
So, okay, so Fire Rod for Quizbowl. That'll make pretty easy work of Eastern for him. Don't worry too much about the dark. So from there, depending on what he prioritizes, now it's a lot easier to do Ice Palace. Or I don't know, Dark Death Mountain.
Dark Death Mountain, oh god, no, just
Turtle
no.
Rock. Turtle Rock.
Turtle Rock, yes.
Yep.
Although they do need the lamp for that one, but Fighter Sword Trinex.
Well, yeah, Quizbowl is kind of in a bind here because of Fighter Sword, and again, it's all. Do we ever determine if what that would matter? But never mind. We're about to find out what
Dragon has Titans.
Yeah. So yeah, Ether is required to open up Myers, so that's another item they're gonna have to find. But yeah, Dragon did leave the Fire Rod behind, unfortunately, and that is going to hurt.
That is, I'd say, Quizzy's only advantage right now is that Fire Rod.
That's a fairly significant one because it also begs the question: when exactly is Dragon gonna go back Pod?
Probably when no one else is. When there's nothing left, most likely.
Yeah. So this is not good for Dragon. Now it looks like he's heading for Ice Palace.
Yay, ice!
Well, he's got Tempered Sword, so you know it could be worse. But
sad though that Dragon can't use the new tech for Ice Palace yet, but they still haven't decided on that one. Wow, I did not know you could hookshot the telepathy stone.
I didn't know that either.
Learn something new every day.
Guess. Not sure that's exactly what I was intending to learn, but okay. Alright, so runner in two very different places right now. Quizbowl. Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Lamp and Ice Palace. Go fig.
Yeah. That just says something awful about this. To answer a question in chat, there's a rail clip in the big key room. It's hard to describe, but it involves basically the Cancer Mario pushing you through a rail, which lets you get to the other side in the big key room. Let's put it this way, it's complicated, the community's still deciding on it. I'm sure that someone better than me could explain it more, but yeah, that's a thing.
So pretty much 1 hour on the nose. Quizbowl has got crystal number 3, and overall on the item count is in pretty good shape. The problem is Fighter Sword right now. That's what's holding him back. Looks like he's gonna try and remedy some of that with Dark Death Mountain.
Where, what? Oh yeah, Flute was desert.
Yeah, Flute was in desert. Yeah. Yeah, Flute and swords are his main problem right now. Dragonstrike is gonna sort of reverse engineer. No, he's not. He's gonna go. He's gonna go for it. Take on Cold Stare now.
Oddly enough, this does open to another location after this, and that's Fat Fairy.
Yes, it does. That might be what he's thinking. The fairy is holding progression. Wake, so we got Vanilla Medallion for Meyer and Turtle Rock.
Which is always amusing. It's the, is this even randomized?
Yeah. So Hookshot Cave now for Quizbowl. There's Ether, so that opens up Meyer.
Let's see, we got the in the bottle, B-Torp. $20. $20. And the cape. Nothing
Yeah.
that good, but useful. And here's Super Bunny.
Yep. Okay, so Dragonstrike now with 4 crystals completed is going for Misery Mire.
Ooh, there's Powder. Dark Death Mountain not really having as much stuff, but looks like Quizbowl is going to be doing the rest of Hera.
Yeah.
At least check the and then also check Ether at the very least.
Read it. He can't actually access it. Read it.
Yeah, but in this case, you really wouldn't want to get it.
No.
After all, it's a cutscene and.
So. Alright, so Quizbowl back in Tower of Hera is clearable, so no reason not to do it.
I 100% agree there.
Yeah. Dragonstrike in Misery Mire also complete it. No reason not to do it.
Especially since all of it is in logic.
Right. See, he is technically he's essentially down 2 items go mode. Fire Rod, where we know where it is, and Quake, we don't know where it.
Very true. Out of what's remaining, Boots could be on the pedestal, but that doesn't really help unless the TT Big Key is on Bob's torch. And Quake. I think that's it. Or the shovel leading to either of those items.
That's just cruel.
Hey, there's been bootless and footless.
Oh, chat saying Desert was Boots locked, so that's out.
Ah, yes, that is true. Almost
That was a
forgot.
nice thought, but yes, it's down to Quake.
Well, Quake or shovel leading
Right.
to Quake.
Yeah. There's the big key for Dragon. See if he decides to run the. It looks like skip the rest of this. He's kind of playing in a semi-go mode right now. It feels like.
Ooh, and that was Sankheart in the big key chest.
Bad.
The big chest of Era.
Nice.
Sankheart being the only axable heart that does give you a full refill.
Right. Well, there's the boots.
When it rains, it pours. Dragonstrike getting all the speed today.
Else. Oh, Quizbowl got dinged by Trolldorm, and down he goes. That's a nasty time loss for him. Dragonstrike in the dark room now. Misery Mire. Yep, center pocket for Quizbowl. That's putting a bit of a spot here.
Basically trolled on. Basically putting Link in his favorite hole.
Fortunately, Quizbowl having to do this with hammer strats because, again, fighter sword. But no problem in round 2, and Quizbowl getting some angry pounds on Trolldorm's head. Gets item number 2. Gets
So it does pick up a crystal from it.
So Quizbowl up has evened it up on the crystal count 4-4.
Quizbowl really needing one of these out of the way spots to come up huge for him to actually be able to get back in this one. Not to say if it's over or not, but I would say he is at a bit of a disadvantage with fighter sword.
Yes, but fortunately for him, it's not incredible. It's not as bleak as it looks for him because Foot Dragon is missing out on a couple of key items. Is missing out on the Fire Rod right now,
Very, very true.
and that could. Hard to say when exactly Dragon is going to go back to odd at this point. Dragon is going into desert. Quizbowl looks like he's going to play, turn in his mushroom.
considering that he has already checked Magic Bat, this will be a quick check for Quizbowl. He'll see that it's not there, and then he'll probably nope out. Quizbowl's swords, if I recall correctly, yeah, Skullwoods and Adina. He got the other one.
Yeah, the other one was Paradox Cave. They both got that one. So Dragon picking up a heart container has seen enough.
Where are you going?
Where
are you going?
I have no idea where he's going.
Oh god. Please tell me he's not making this play. Please tell me he's not making this play. Yeah, our tracker's calling it. Please tell me you're not making this play.
It looks like he's making that play. Oh boy. Well,
are you serious, Quizzy?
Ouch. Now the only good news is he does have Fire Rod, so he's gonna have a okay go of it with Cold Stare. But yeah, this is not ideal.
Not only that, but technically he does get to deal Gold Sword damage with those Fire Rod shots.
Alright, so Dragon is doing us some of the checks that Quizbowl was able to. Quizbowl wasn't able to check King's Tomb because we didn't have boots at the time. Okay, Quizbowl getting the lamp.
Yep. Let's see what the king was hiding in his tomb today. $20.
It wasn't a very rich king, was it?
Not really.
Alright, so Dragon with 5 is up 5-4 on the crystals. Can get 6th crystal easily with Tower of Hera. Crystal number 7 though will be a bit elusive until he goes pod. So
well, and he also needs Quake.
Right, he does need Quake. That is the other open question here. Where is Quake? And based on what we've seen,
Quake is the only item that could be on the pedestal or shovel read anything.
Right. I think he's gonna check we go for the red bomb.
Also, to answer Ridley's question, chat, yes, he does have a green potion he got from Armos, and I don't think he's used his... No, did he use the potion? I don't remember.
I don't think he did.
He
No.
does have potions.
Uh-oh. Come back, you don't want to spend another 100 rupees for that bomb, do you?
Well, there is a duplication trick for it, but, yeah.
Time is money. So, Quizbowl about to enter, still about halfway through the dungeon right now.
Did, Dragon actually check all of, Ice, or did he just go straight for the boss?
No, he just went straight. He just went straight for Cold Stare. He kind of did a soft go mode there.
And Red Mail at Fatberry, Brunhilde, Arch Marge. He's got so many nicknames. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Catfish was checked. Yes. It didn't have anything.
So let's see, does the rest of Ice, pay off for Quizbowl? Let's see.
Got If it's got Quake, it absolutely does.
Also, this is the room that I was talking about with the new skip that's being argued over.
Right. Yeah, I was reading about that. I don't quite understand it all myself, but
Yeah, I've read some of the stuff. Essentially, it involves Mechanic Samaria, basically the game thinking it's connected, you're still in a door and letting you walk through it. Something like that.
yeah. Oh.
Boomerang.
So that's actually all 3 items. Ice, because Cold Stare had the ether. But, of course, Quizbowl doesn't quite know that just yet. Ooh, Quiz falling off the edge there. Alright, so Quiz finished with his full check of Ice Palace, now going to take on Cold Stare. Pushed around a bit by that anti-fairy. Alright, so couple of boss fights coming up here. Like set up
Looks like Dragon's doing the actual hook clip.
Yep.
Lots of fascinating little tips and tricks out of the speedrunning world found in the last month. In fact, the last couple months, I think. And
Dragonstrike
picking up
success
the
next.
red mail.
Alright, so we're at 6-5. Oh wait, sorry, 6-5 on the crystals. Dragon still looking for that fire rod and Quake.
Looks like
Where-
Quiz is going to go check Hammer Pigs.
Yep. It would appear Dragon has a similar mindset.
All alongside the Smith. Most likely we will see this combined with grabbing the purple chest and saving and quitting. So let's see. There's the shovel. Gotta go dig up some gold.
Jabby. Alright, so purple chest for Dragon Quizbowl. Still Sans Blue is going to take this the hard way. Alright. Oh. So yes.
Wow. Just wow. Is Dragon in go mode? Except for the fire rod?
He's about to be.
Well, depends on if he checks the big chest or not. Wait. Dragon didn't check, what's its name? It's already checked Hammer Pigs, or does he just ignore it?
Yeah. Dragon did not check the digging game. Not check the dig spots, so he's still holding
Shovel.
Did. But Quiz himself is one item for go mode as well. Yeah.
He'll have that soon enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's Quiz.
Quiz is digging himself a very deep grave right now, unfortunately, so to speak, because that is a fatal mistake.
Not necessarily, but he'll be full clearing of Turtle Rock.
Okay, so yeah, he's he's in a real spot now.
He needs to have Dragonstrike. Forget about the shovel. Full clear Turtle Rock. You don't have to leave that one. Assume it's on the pedestal. Go complete the pedestal, and then go from there. That's legitimately what Quizbowl needs.
Yeah, this is very bad for Quizbowl. Yeah, this is crystal number 6, and that's great, but that flute continues to be elusive.
Yeah, basically Dragonstrike needs to forget that he has the shovel, which is probably not going to happen.
Probably not, no, and
he has his fire rod now, so yeah. Hate to say it, but yeah, this one's almost all but over.
yeah, in terms of dungeons, the only one he really hasn't finished is Skullwoods. Hard to imagine stop around for that unless he really thinks it's head required. And
yeah, nothing's going to be pedestal required, sadly, tonight.
yeah, it's only his assumption that it might be. Pretty quick fight from Dragonstrike on Helmasaur. Dragon gets a green pendant, which is see what Sasparilla's got for an item. Well done job navigating. Okay, what's Sarsaparilla got today? $50. All right. Yeah, this is not looking great for Dragon. Dragon looks like he's gonna do Skull. Already did the front part of the dungeon. Thought they... Maybe they only got one of the two items. I know they got... Fighter's Sword was one of the two items. Sure.
Sorry, we're just checking in on our other race that's going on to determine, the last spot in the semifinals.
How's that going?
Spoil anything, but yeah. So it's at present an all dungeons seed for that one.
All dungeons. All right.
All dungeons with a little bit of fanfare after a particular one of them.
Well,
I'll let you figure that one out.
alright, it's Quizbowl in Mimic Cave now. Yeah. At this point, I think he's only gotten one item, I believe, out of the dungeon. That was the sword, and that was an hour ago.
Very true. And with everything that has been checked, yeah, going for the dungeon play, I guess. So, yeah.
Gotta check, it's a burrito.
And because of having the book, you can easily check to see that it isn't a pedestal required seed. So,
ooh, silver air. That's, well, it's gonna be a quick Ganon fight, that's for sure.
That is true.
And green goo in a bottle, so another bottle. All right.
Our last bottle, and the pedestal's got some Gatorade.
Well, so now, how long before Dragonstrike makes his way over to the shovel spot?
He might. If we're lucky, he'll go to desert, but I don't think so. Oh God.
Gold sword.
That's what all 4 swords are.
So 2 swords in Skull Woods. Wow.
Yeah. That dungeon hiding a lot.
Quizbowl burned up the last of his magic through the cave to
Don't worry, there's a full magic thing before the boss.
yeah, fine. Unfortunately, you cannot do anything with that anti-fairy because, yeah, no magic. Oh, just had barely enough to get one shot off. Okay, here it is. Dragonstrike1988 is in go mode at 134.05.
As a positive note, I don't know if they will have silvers. Most likely yes, but still.
Given where it is on the map, it's hard to imagine. Given where it ends up being, I think it's probably gonna get it.
Fake powder. Wow. And there's one Trinex head down.
Deal with a lot of ice there.
It's a lot of ice for not even being an ice palace.
And they finally got the second head to go. And, way now to take out Trinex. Give him number 6. Little hammer strats there. And down goes Trinex.
So let's see. This will put Quizzy at what?
That's 6.
Sixth crystal.
Yeah.
Sadly, he needs to go to desert.
And he had his opportunity, and unfortunately he stopped at Agina.
Nicest thing is if he checks Skull Woods, he is going to pick up Butter Sword.
Well,
All we're missing is basically the mirror shield for the complete loadout.
yeah. Yeah, like the only things we haven't seen yet are that and Canaburna.
Well, and Aghanim, but
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Big key for Dragonstrike. Quizbowl into Skull Woods now, unfortunately, still anything but desert, apparently. Yeah. I almost want to be a fan. Chad saying he's not going to be, Quiz is not going to be happy when he finds out the answer. Oh, to be a fly on the wall for that reaction. Oh.
Oh, I am technically a fly on the wall. I've got his audio up, so let's use that one.
Put the over-under on 4-letter words at somewhere around 10.
Oh, that's even worse.
That's worth a couple right there.
Agreed.
Caught. Yeah, right before the story. It's like, it's always before the good part.
So let's see. It's tempered.
1, the second sword of behind the weighted block.
And having Candace Maria does help. And Dragon just got silvers.
Yep.
There's Butter. I think he's more amused than annoyed on that one.
Yeah, he's do the old-fashioned paranoia check as
to answer the thing in chat, yeah, he is playing for the pedestal because he has not checked yet. Oh no, here it comes. And we have him now. No one gets a green bottle.
now that he knows the answer, now a question of how long before the horrible truth dawns on it. With Gold Sword, this is going to be pretty straightforward for Dragonstrike Quizbowl on his way to Desert.
Finally pick up his flute in Metro Go mode.
Finally, yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be a little far too late.
And with that, Dragonstrike has gotten his last crystal, and we've got a GT guessing game going on now, everybody. I don't know about you, Proa, but I always go with 12. You?
I'm going to say 7 today.
As soon as Quizbowl gets his flute, he'll be noping out of Desert. In 3, 2, 1, go mode for Quizbowl.
Yep. Can't.
So let's see. Check number 1. Bob's Torts. There's Berna.
Yeah.
Check 2. Heart. 3. Some bombs. 4. Some more bombs. 5 is some rupees. 6 coming up. Let's see now. 7. Just the key, like vanilla. Is this even randomized?
Really not.
So we're going into the random room. Check 8. Whoever guessed 8 in the chat wins. Sorry, 1 off. One off.
One. That's alright. Settle for 8. Settle for 1 off. Got it right once so far this.
How I've only gotten it right once. Entirely. I've seen a few people get like 3 or 4. I have no clue how they do it.
It's like playing roulette or craps. Stick with the same number.
Well, that or Jeopardy going by percentages. At least as far as the daily double hunt goes.
Yeah.
And sadly, Quizbowl's not getting boobs.
Yeah. Not unless he's really checking, and there's really nothing to check. He's got everything.
That is true.
So, Dragon is a gauntlet on the 4th floor. Quick work of everything. Set up for what is probably going to be a very quick kill on Land Molas. Making their debut here. Because every other boss, even Mothula, it's like it's the only one we did not see. Alright. Almost finish line here for Dragonstrike. The room. Troll Dorm 2, and then get 2. He's burned all of his bombs. Problem. Troll Dorm for Dragonstrike. He's not going to shoot that last chest. See how Egg 2 breeds Dragonstrike here. A couple of rough rounds in a row, awkward angles, finally finishes the job and drops Agate. So now it's on to the finish with gold sword and silvers. This is going to be a very quick fight. Oh, Dragonstrike well on his way to going up 1 zip in this semifinal match against Quizbowl. Dragonstrike, of course, was the 1 seed this event. First bracket bye match. Pretty strong the whole way through. Made some very good plays throughout, and was also fortunate in a few others able to overcome their issues here or there. very strong performance overall, and an interesting twist. Right, so here we go. It's a good setup for Dragonstrike. He's going to get a double there right off the bat. Takes care of business, so let's get out the GGs. Dragonstrike1988 is going to go up 1-zip this tournament. Semifinal match. He's through the door. Get it done. Finishes with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, 49 seconds. Welcome, chat, our winner tonight, Dragonstrike. Hey, GG.
Hey, GG's.
Well, it seemed for quite a bit of this match, it was a question of when were you going to find that one item that was going to basically put you over the top, and for you it was Fire Rod.
Yep, I felt pretty bad.
Yeah, it was Fire Rod for you. It was actually the flute for Quizbowl.
Yeah, I figured as much after seeing the flute that this is big.
Yeah, that was a very crucial early find for you, and that important increased as the match went on. And you picked up 2 sword upgrades fairly early. Quizbowl did not get the sword upgrades until much later, so he had to get a little. He had to improvise a bit with the items that he did have.
And Fighter Sword... God, what was it? Fighter Sword Argus is not nice.
No.
Yep.
So
being in Skywoods. Thank you,
those were the things you got to avoid by virtue of the routing you took, but yeah, Fire Rod and then later Quake were just kind of lingering there, but luckily you had already cleared the decks of most of this. You were able to finesse your way through some of those potential issues.
Though I have to ask, do you wish that you had checked the back of Skywoods at the same time as the front?
Depends, I guess, but I like to go in the front and not in the back if I can avoid it, but
yeah.
Would have been nice to have that early sword as well, but yeah.
Well, yeah. But I mean, overall though, very, very solid across the board. And, because of what you did have, you were able to really quick work a lot of those bosses, so forth. So it worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah, I mean, after getting the Fire Rod so late, I was like, okay, maybe it's a pet seat now, because we had everything. So, let's clear Morphula first. Let's kill Hermosaur King and all of that stuff. Let's check pet. Maybe it's Quake on pet, but well.
Well, yeah. It was a fetch quest, just not that kind of fetch quest. So, count your blessings, I suppose, on that.
You had to dig up some gold this time.
Yep. My most hated item in the game was my Go Mode item. Thanks.
Welcome, Quizbowl, to our chat.
Yo, GG's quiz. And he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, am I back? Oh,
Yes.
great. GG's.
GG's.
Oh, GG's.
You mean to tell me
Still,
that there were two swords
but,
in Skull Woods the whole time?
Yes. What are the odds?
that one.
Yep.
I had to laugh or else I'd start crying. I mean,
Hey, no. See, the rando has a funny sense of humor. It's not ha-ha kind of funny. It's, more... I'm not really sure how to define it.
well, I love that Triforce text. It just says "I'm sorry." If you don't push any buttons, you just kind of sit there and you stare at it, saying "I'm sorry" for a couple seconds, and you're like, "No, you're not."
Well, between that and Flute, of course, being in desert. Oh,
Yeah, that find was kind of the thing that was like, that's a big thing that I missed pretty early, because there were about 5 times I was thinking maybe I should go to desert, and I was like, nah, there's more value over here, or there's more value over there, and so after finding that, I was like, okay, what saves me? What bails me out? I either had a hard time finding Quake, maybe having a hard time finding Fire Rod because I stuck in there in Pod, but.
yeah.
I knew it was looking grim.
Yeah, both of those were delayed, but not enough to the point where it would have made a sizable enough of a difference. At the time, if you had got, I suppose the only thing that might have really swung it is if you had gone to the desert at the time you got your sword from Agina. That might have been enough to make it a more level match at that point, but...
Yeah, and I mean, I'm kicking myself for not doing it. I was like, I'm just gonna look at it and then leave. And man, if I had just gone, because it would have saved me a climb up Death Mountain as well, a full clear of Turtle Rock, which is not that much, but
right.
Could be enough.
Yeah, that and just kind of Dragon had 3 swords fairly early on. Made the early Skull Woods play and checked out Agina at about the 30-35 minute mark. Having Red Sword at that point saved him from having to do Argus with Baby Sword.
Yeah, the menu boss.
Right. So
For spins on that one, it's a lot faster in my opinion.
But no, it's like both racers tonight had had their things, if you will. It just your things ended up hurting a bit more tonight. But
yeah, Flute is just a big mobility ad as well. So that's to last location that does put you really really behind. So
By the way, Quizbowl,
Yeah.
do you want to know where boots are?
I got spoiled a little bit in chat, but I was told that it was Misery Mire, so I'm guessing I was one room away from it, and it was in the one behind the 2 blue pegs.
big chest.
The big chest. Okay, I wasn't anywhere close to it. So.
Yeah.
I just wanted the one thing I didn't want it to be is I did skip Ice Rod Cave. That was a tactical play I made, and if it was there, I would have been so mad.
No, it was like $5.
All right, so.
Yeah. Gotta ask though, what are you thinking for the second seed? Second race tomorrow.
My first love in Rando was the standard mode, and so I will be switching us from an open mode to a standard mode.
Alrighty.
Heard it here. Classic.
And if I could change it back to V18, I would. So.
Oh yeah.
Where you can open that first chest and get Butter Sword. Those are the days.
Yes, they were. I mean, no progression is still an option, but I don't think it's used that much.
Yeah, I know. Someone was saying in the Discord the other day. I was like, I come up with this new seed where the items are no longer progressive, and the uncle guarantees a sword at the start. And I'm sitting there thinking that's just V18.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is just V18. All these young whippersnappers who have never played good old V18 logic, which was not progression was not introduced until version 19, if I recall.
Yeah, it was just after the very first tournament we had in fall of 17. So
Actually, I think it was spring.
It was spring, yeah.
17, and it came out during the tournament. They just refused to upgrade for it.
Okay, yeah. Which, by the way, that's where me and Dragonstrike first met in that spring tournament. So, and he beat me there. Although I think he beat me more today than back then. So I unfortunately couldn't keep it as close as I did last time.
I know. I called matches at that one. So yeah. The good times. The good times.
I was just a humble observer and watcher back then.
All right. Well, again, GG's to Dragonstrike. You certainly deserved win, and hoping that I can bring it back next time. Hopefully, force a game 3. But even then, if that doesn't happen, I'm having lots of fun. This has been a great ride. And I've been blessed to just be able to get this far, and I'm guaranteed a bronze medal match at least. So I'm keeping a positive outlook.
There you go. Still, there is a definite light at the end of the tunnel. 3 more matches, potentially, at least up to 5 more matches. Gotta love it.
Oh yeah, Randall is great.
I gotta say, I love the fact that you both are still using the old school classic trackers. Keeping it real and keeping, the old school, alive.
Yeah, I mean, really, the only thing I need the tracker for is just to keep track of how many chests. Like, if I leave a chest in Thieves Town, my very first tracker was a little post-it note that just said "Thieves Town basement!" and I would put on my computer screen if I left it behind. And then I was like, this tracker thing works a little better.
I know at one point I just basically brought out, the original player's guide and just considered putting dice on all the locations.
So technology's come a far way that we can have clicky buttons and and all that.
Is how spoiled we are.
All right, well, this was fun. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Right.
That is true. That is true.
Green. We'll just about officially done here. Silver fights Ganon.
Yep. Basically, let's see. That was 1 arrow. 2,
There it is.
3, 4.
There it is. Nice double to finish it off. Says Ridley Dragon saying same bat time, same bat chance. Right.
Let's just hope it's not as bad of a seed tomorrow.
Well.
Oh, actually, let me rephrase that. Let's hope it's an even worse seed tomorrow.
It depends on the perspective you're looking at, I guess. So.
Yep.
Well, considering I'm not on the call for that, I'm just going to sit back and relax and enjoy that one.
Yep. It's not your responsibility. You just get to see the car crash. So, and officially, Quizbowl finished official SRL time of 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 1 second. GG.
Thank you.
GG's.
Thank you very much.
Alright, so back at it, game 2 tomorrow with the classic standard opening, so they will save the princess. What will they find along the way?
Apart from a lot of heartbreak and sorrow, who knows?
The mirror?
Mirror, yeah. Right.
So I guess we should wrap this up. Since I did the intro, Pro, you want to do the outro?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do it. Bring us out of this.
Remember to follow Runner's Quizbowl in Dragonstrike1988. Myself, Mages1. You know, my co-commentary, Proa 007. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce our tracker's name. You got a better way to pronounce it?
Sorry. I don't want to embarrass him.
I know. Just follow our tracker as well. Show everybody some love. So, Zelda Speedruns some love for helping with the restream. And I guess, we'll catch you all tomorrow for this, second race in the semifinals. I do know that the other, final slot has probably been filled right now. I'm pretty sure I know who won, but I won't spoil that for everybody.
All right.
Peace out, all.
All right. Have a good night.